Hello there, welcome back to Now Bystone Empire. It's actually been quite a while. Unfortunately, we should be able to make something work here. I do also still have to convert a lot of people here that swear to the old Norse ways, but we'll figure that out. We'll solve that without too many problems, I think. And also, once we've done that, the way from there will probably be something along the lines of, recreate Rome. That was the idea. And of course we're also going after a lot of other achievements, but for now I'll just find all the wars that I'm currently involved in. It's a ton of them. We do want all of Europe, we do want Africa, we do really want everything. Reclaim Rome, get it back to its old borders, create Israel, create Rus. There's a lot of potential achievements that we'll be going for. As it stands now, I'm pretty sure this game is broken achievement-wise, but I'm honestly kind of tired of starting over again, just due to the fact that the game decides that no, I'm not going to allow you to do this because, well, I don't like you that much. But never mind, we are going to just ignore that for the time being and solve our problems another way. For now, however, I'll just continue the conquest and hopefully it will continue without any problems. We'll see how it goes. So far, wars have been going well. We have won all of them. And the map is looking to look a little bit prettier. We are going to claim Mainz now, however, and with that we will have, made them even more pretty, so things are going well. We will also fight a lot of other wars. As I said, more or less we will try and unite Europe and Hispania under ourselves. I have no idea if I actually want to use claims on kingdoms. I don't think I want to, but I might just do that. I'm a little bit unsure. We also, of course, still have the freelance, I guess I should call them here, that needs to be dealt with, and it shouldn't really be much of an issue. We will solve that more or less once. The problem, of course, is that Tolonides and my province over here has actually allowed them for, dragging out this war, so it will take a little bit longer than planned. The jihad here, we have our first army incoming, so that is a little bit of a problem, but let's face it, it's not something that can't be solved. I'm pretty sure I can use these 8,000 men in the north here to keep that under check. So what we are going to do is actually march these guys down south to deal with that jihad, which should actually result in more or less a complete victory on our side. I don't expect, as I said, to run into any problems there. We'll continue our war against Burgundy. We will declare, I think, Bavaria. For the time being, I only have county claims to go on, but I'm pretty sure both my vassals and myself pushing these things will allow for a lot more freedom in warfare later. So for the time being, we'll just keep on fighting everyone, and I'm pretty sure here that we will be able to make something work. We'll also declare this guy, get the maps once again a little bit more pretty. Asturias, we'll go after everyone when we can, and I'm pretty sure in the end we'll get a good result. Holy Wars here for Granada is definitely an option. I just need to free enough troops to march them down south. I think I'll just march this army down south and we'll start those wars already. We actually have a Norse uprising here that I completely forgot about, but it's an organizational nightmare this, with troops basically everywhere and fights everywhere, so I'm no doubt, however, we will pull through, so I'll just keep on the wars and hopefully we can end them soon. Also going very well, again, it's an organizational nightmare, so it actually takes quite a lot of time. And that is why I have opted for not showing much of it, but it's basically just warfare everywhere. We've also declared war here on Moravia. They won a war against Bavaria, took Austria. So we have a fairly good holy war here that we could declare, and that is of course wonderful. My prince here, prince to become a general. He's actually not as good as the brilliant strategic mark kind of hints that it should be, so that's fine. We're actually going to marry or betroth him to the Duchess of Tyrol. And I believe this could potentially actually make the land hand in our hands. Potentially I should actually give him a duke title before doing this. So we will try and marry him away, and I would probably actually create the Duchy of Granada and hand it over to him. And the reason for that is fairly simple. Then once I actually have a kid, then I can plot the death of the child, and as such we get the Duchy of Tyrol for free. I don't actually have to do anything to get it, so that guy is definitely... I'm most likely actually going to hand Austria over to him. It will create a super duchy, but it's perfectly fine, really. By doing that, again, it will make sure that I get a duchy into my empire for free. As you can see here, they have actually managed to take something, but now that our army is bearing down on them, I'm pretty sure we will win. The war against Tulunid is also over, won that pretty damn substantially. Once the army got here, they kind of backed off and just left. I will not be taking anything in Africa here, it's too early and could potentially turn into a nightmare. The reason why I've actually earned a lot of cash right now is mostly due to the fact that prisoners have been ransomed, among them a king. The king of Italy was arrested, or captured, and funnily enough, he had actually the money to be bribed out, which kind of surprised me, considering I was surprised that he didn't actually hire mercenaries, but that's perfectly fine. We will have to deal with Sicily, however, and we will deal with EU here, so there's still a lot of warfare to be going, so I'll just get back to that, and we'll see how it all turns out by the end. The Holy War of Falls has been won, and the kid here has been handed a title. We managed it 4 months, no, 6 months? 6-7 months before she actually becomes of age. That's pretty beautiful. We also cleared a Holy War for Bohemia straight away, so we're going to fight that one. We are currently fighting for, well, this province here, then we'll go after that one with that army. Someone I forgot to convert. That won't stand. Oh, I can't actually convert him. He's the war chief of the Jomsvikings, and he's actually my vassal. But he loves me, so I don't care. I pressed his claim, apparently. Anyways, we have a heretic here. A Catholic heretic, so we'll force a Holy War there too. We'll also fight Holy War for Granada, and then I guess we'll declare one of these guys for Sevilla. So, as I said, a lot of conquests, a lot of potential powerful vassals will be created, and hopefully here they can take land of their own. I'm a little bit unsure if I might actually have to go down on my... No. I don't think I have to go too low in order to have these guys conquer on their own, but we'll figure that out. It's not a problem. So what I'll do now most likely is fight for Bohemia, then we'll go after Thames, then Hungary here. Should be I'll probably declare wars for Pex, and no, I'll declare war for Transylvania since I can get the entirety. And then I guess we'll declare war for probably Ungvar in order to split them up so that I can make sure that Ruthenia and Hungary doesn't actually end up fighting each other except for this little part up here. Moravia will probably take that one. When it comes to the eastern lands here, I'm still hanging on to what I said. We'll take the Rus lands, and the rest of it here we'll just leave for the time being. We'll take that last. Same with the area over here. We will probably conquer it, but it's not important right now. What's important is to take the North African area here, Hispania, and of course Europe itself. So that is what we will be working on. And I'll continue with the warfare. I guess I should actually take most of it off screen. It does take quite a while though, so if I were to record everything as I usually do, I could probably make 4 episodes out of it, but I'll try and, as long as I can conquer, and as long as I don't actually have any bigger problems, I'll probably just keep it off screen. And also for those of you wondering how the Jihad is going, we more or less have already beaten them back, so it's nothing to worry about. It's over. It's just 7,000 men left. We won a battle against our 11,000, lost 1,000. They killed about 8, so we did definitely, we aren't actually in any problems in any way whatsoever. So, we'll just continue the warfare and we should be able to make it work. As you can see, the war's been going great. We have taken the Duchy of Ground from Hungary. We have taken Bohemia. We are also still working on Toledo and Granada. And in Granada, I actually suffered a defeat due to a combination of me not paying attention, and also the fact that there was currently sickness going on in the province that I sieged. My entire army there was annihilated, which is Saclumia. So I need to deal with heretics in Saclumia due to whatever this guy does. I have no idea what my punishment will be if I do not, but you know, we need to do search. I'm not too familiar with the map that I know where Saclumia is just by looking for it. So yeah, we'll send him to Saclumia to proselytize. It shall be done within 10 years. But yeah, we are doing very well on the conquest front. We don't really have any issues per se. I'm going to send these guys over here. And do these guys have a child yet? No. But they are at least married, so that's good to know. That means that it will be in my family and it will also be in my possession very soon. Anyways, as I said down here, we suffered a setback due to the fact that I did not pay attention. Sickness took my army down to about 5,000 men. Then it was attacked by a 10,000 man Grenadian army that screwed me over to the point that I couldn't actually win that battle, which was very unfortunate, and really, really annoying. We have, however, won the war for Toledo, and the only thing that I will start doing now is just hand over the bishoprics, or hand out the bishoprics myself, and then I will be handing out the duchy in a manner that allows whoever owns it to either create the duchy themselves, or... Shit. I forgot to hand out something else, but doesn't matter, we'll hand out this first. Anyways, as I was saying, I will now be starting to create vassals that can create the duchies themselves, because the duchies doesn't actually pose any threat. And also here, as you can see, I did find for Norman Kid. The Norman Kid for this province right here, and the reason for that is actually fairly simple. By taking that province, I have made sure now that I can fight a holy war against the Sicilians for Sicily. I'm pretty sure that I thought in an earlier episode that keeping them alive, allowing them to grow, potentially taking Italy would be a good idea. But I'm pretty sure they won't actually focus too much on Italy at all, and as such it is better for me to just get rid of them right away. We're going to send these guys down to fight the 10,000 men TAM army here, and it should be perfectly alright to let them do so. These guys were marching down south in preparation for the war against Sicily. It will happen soon, it's just one year, the same cruise I had with Italy, so there will still be a lot of fighting, and I'll probably, as I said, try and keep most of it off screen. I will report how things are going though, and also these guys are back due to me sending the one army that I sent down there over here. I should probably start using ships some more, but it's fine. We'll see how it all plays out. Well, goddammit, I was at 95%, and then this guy decided that, well, I could always turn Orthodox, and then we just don't care what happens. Well, the funny thing here is that he's actually Norse and Orthodox, so potentially offer vassalization here could potentially be a good move. To be perfectly honest, it could be useful, but it could also not be. So what I think we're going to do now is declare holy war for Seville on this guy. As punishment for Granada just bailing out, more or less. Other than that, the wars are still going on nicely. We have started with conquest of the smaller areas here, or some of the outbreakers, I guess I should say, the ones that are still around. And we should be able to take them under control pretty quickly. As you can see, there's a ton of wars that is currently fighting. Moldau broke out through a rebuild, so I'm taking them down for free. And all in all, things are going fairly well. See if I can keep it up that way. Once again, we have another one here who decided that the best thing to do was just to convert in order to avoid the war in its entirety, which is, I guess, a good move on his part, but even so, it is an annoying one. And with that, I think I can once again allow this army to just march south rather than doing anything else. We are going to attack Sicily. I believe this truce is up. Nope. But we're just 1 month away, and what we are going to do is, of course, a holy war here for Sicily itself. And I think these 14,500 men will be enough to deal with that. We'll have to wait and see. We have the truce with Italy going out in December, then we'll probably declare war for Duchy of Tuscany. It's going to be quite a while longer before we can attack Germany, France, or Burgundy, Bavaria. We don't have a... I can actually attack them now, but it wouldn't actually make any sense. Well, taking Tyrol would make sense, but other than that, we'll just wait here. Hope for this one to actually get a child rather quickly, I might add. But we have some people that we can attack, and we are of course going to take any opportunity we get for warfare. I'm just going to continue doing what I have been doing. There we go, the jihad here has ended, more or less, and with that we'll enforce demands. But good, the jihad for Syria fails, which is, once again, quite frankly, if that was a surprise, then I would really be surprised here. I'm a little bit unsure, I need to do a little bit of check, but I believe actually sharing a border with these guys is supposed to be an achievement. I would call this sharing a border. It might be another kingdom here. Abyssinia, that's how it is. So if I create a visit Abyssinia, then I get the achievement, potentially. That's really all it says. So I guess we are going to try and actually achieve that, create a visit Abyssinia. We'll probably just create Abyssinia, hand it over to someone who is visit, and then we're just going to release them. I believe that would satisfy the conditions. As you can see, we are fighting Sicily here, but they have an annoying army that has been running around and has been actually very hard to catch. We're also going to get rid of these rebels, because I think potentially I might be able to peacefully vassalize or get Granada into my realm, which would be great. In honor of the Empire's recent victory, it would be appropriate to hold a triumph in the capital for the heroic soldiers who fought in the campaign. Such an arrangement will be extensive and expensive, but the people will expect nothing less. Yes, a glorious triumph, and a brief ovation at Hyperdrome? No, I don't have time for such nonsense. Well, I don't really need prestige. But I guess it's time that our Empire hold a glorious triumph for our heroes. Anyways, the map here is looking more Byzantium than ever. We have been adding a lot of provinces during this session, and religion-wise, it's still a patchwork that needs some consolidation. But it's starting to look good, really. We should be able to make something work out of this. Culture-wise, Norse is still spreading quite a lot. I've also managed to do something really hilarious here. I want him to take the religion, but so far the only thing he's taken is the culture. So worst case scenario here, my kid might actually be murdered on the presumption of treason, more or less. I am also going to have my wife here get converted. I've actually got myself a new wife. The old one was mysteriously murdered, and the same is potentially going to happen to this one, I think. Let's see, I'm only 32 years old, so I should still have about 10 or 20 more years at the very least on that I can use to, well, take most of these lands. What I'm actually, I believe I'm still missing the same I need to restore the Holy Roman Empire. Ferrara, Sicily is going to be taken right now. Apulia should also more or less be completely, I'm probably missing something here. Apulia, yeah, we need this from Burgundy, so Apulia almost set. Other than that, we will be getting almost everything. Alexandria should be very easy. Tunis should also to some degree be easy. I'll be able to declare holy wars after the war with Sicily here, so Tunis is more or less taken. Alexandria, 2 more wars Tula needs, and this one here, I believe, yeah, they're actually up in revolts here, so it could definitely be useful. We will be able to do that very soon. But we'll continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.